Hi, Ian Roberts and Mastering Composition. I said two weeks ago I had a special announcement for this week, and you can see I have an online course. And I've been working on this since last August, I think, and had originally planned to launch it 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, and then everything went crazy with this virus. So I held off, and I thought, everyone probably has enough to think about already. But some of my students said, well, in fact, we're at home. We do have time. And the foundation of the course is small amounts of daily practice. So I thought maybe you'd welcome some focused artistic practice, something to help you craft better paintings. So here it is. I've been teaching now for over 25 years, and what students always tell me, particularly when they go home after a workshop, is they seem to make the same mistakes over and over. They rework and then rework, and in the end overwork their paintings until things get muddy. Or they get halfway through and just don't know what to do next. They feel stuck. And I'm sure some of you can relate to that. Now, the painful part, and this part I'm sure you can relate to, is when you start, you're excited. You've got a fresh color on your palette and a new clean white canvas or paper and a new exciting idea. And when you start, and I hear this all the time stands still. You're in the moment. As one student said, this is my refuge. But then things slowly start to come off the rails again. So you must wonder sometimes, isn't there a really effective and efficient way to transform your experience as a painter so you can see consistent and dramatic improvement? Why does it seem so hard? Well, as it happens, I think I can tell you. Because when you paint, you're like this juggler. But rather than bowling pins, you're juggling a ton of things all at once. And when you're painting, all those things need to fit together, just like those 8 bowling pins into one integrated act, or you're dropping bowling pins. Painting requires a lot of problem solving. And if you just head right in without solving some of those major problems first, you find yourself buried halfway through in a muddle of problems and you can't find your way out, which is what leads to the overworking, the confusion, and the frustration. So what's the solution? Well, the juggler didn't start with 8 pins. He might play with 2, but juggling actually starts with 3, right? 3 completely and simultaneously integrated parts. That's the platform he builds the other pieces on. And it's the same for us as artists. We have 3 foundational skills. Learn them and you will make consistently better paintings. Don't, and you'll find yourself in trouble over and over again. So what are those 3? 1, seeing and value masses or shapes. 2, seeing those masses in terms of design. And 3, having those masses supported by a structure. Those 3 together are composition and the foundation for consistently successful painting, whether in oils, acrylic, watercolor, pastel, whether in figures, interiors, still life, landscape, plein air, alla prima, or some more academic technique. Composition underlies all of them. It rests as the foundation they all rest on. Now, most students are enamored by loose brushwork, vibrant color, and finding their style. And I will tell you, those are all bright, shiny distractions that will take you into the weeds every time. I'm not saying they aren't worthy of attention, but you need to have a sound platform like that juggler with his 3 pins. Grasp these 3 fundamentals of masses, design, and structure, and you will transform your painting. So how do we do that? Well, by stripping away all the complicating factors and focus on just one simple technique, on drawing. And I can hear you groan from here, and I get it. Take away the tools of the painter, the brushes, the color, the paint, and you feel naked, exposed. I understand, as one student said, their drawings look like chicken scratches. But I'm not talking about becoming a master draftsperson, 4 years of drawing plaster casts in Florence, just the very skills you need to transform your painting. And more than anything, a means to enjoy drawing because you have to enjoy the process. Then drawing becomes a tool to explore and test out your ideas before you begin to paint, because most paintings are ruined before the brush even hits the canvas. So look at this. Here's a student drawing, and here is the same student a week later. Now the first drawing may be more expressive, but imagine painting from that. How would it help you? And the second one, the same student is thinking in masses, and those overlapping shapes you can paint. You have insight and information now that will translate into paint. And here's another student, and they're drawing a week later. And you could paint that. You can see how you would use that to make a painting. Shapes overlapping back into space. I taught a pilot course this fall for a month, and here are 4 more drawings from later in the month. And these students didn't draw any better than you, or certainly not much better than you before they started. It was 20 minutes a day for 30 days, and you can make this shift. You can build this foundation, and you will see a dramatic improvement in your drawing. I guarantee it. But also in your painting, because 1, painting is just drawing with a brush, and 2, the big shifts in your painting practice have to happen here. Learning to see in masses is a perceptual shift, a right brain shift, and you need to push into that neurological shift day after day. 20 minutes is enough, but daily, so you can make huge strides at this. This is the blueprint for building better paintings. And I'm really excited after seeing the success of the students in the pilot course to offer this training again. I'll probably only do the training once, because I'll be recording all the sessions and the live video conferences and the critiques and using those in future courses. So in this course, you'll have a chance to work with me directly. Have me critique your work each week, and you'll assimilate that, practice, and we'll look at your work again the week after and the week after. You will make a profound breakthrough in your drawing and painting experience. So if you want to find a way to really improve as a painter, here's your chance. In the past, it's cost thousands of dollars to come and work with me on one of my workshops. With this course, at a fraction of the cost of the workshop, you can achieve a really significant breakthrough in your artistic practice. So click on the link below this video, and there I have a full description of the course, my money-back guarantee, a series of bonuses, more drawings from the pilot course so you can see their improvement, as well as lots of comments by the pilot students of what they gained. Here are just 2 examples. Marilyn Lewis from Humboldt, California said, "It was an epiphany when I really understood, I am carving an illusion with these value shapes. For the first time, I finally understood how it works." And Catherine Mix of Sequim, Washington said, "After taking this course, I have much more confidence that it is likely my next painting will turn out. That makes me so much more eager to paint." That has been really important. So click on the link below, have a look at the description. I'm really excited to share this training again because the transformations I saw last fall were profound. And I'd be delighted if I could help you have the same experience. So next week, we're going back to our regular weekly series. We'll take a look at my favorite painting of all time, a painting by Velázquez. So click on the link below to see how you can transform your painting in 30 days. I will see you next Tuesday. Have a great week, all things considered. I hope you're well and you're safe. Bye for now.